Hello all, my name is Drake McKisson, and this is my receiving video project for Introduction to Logistics. My professor in this project is Professor Merrill Yancey at Ivy Tech, and the date is September 8th, 2024. The product that I used for this project is a Simple Modern water bottle. I've used this water bottle for about a year or two now. It has held up fantastically, and the size, it's about the size of a paint can. It makes it a lot easier to guesstimate how many are going to be sold in a box versus something like a mouse. So the first category is scheduling delivery vehicles and yard control. So the way this works is you are going to have metrics of how you sell certain products. So you're going to, especially if you've been in business for a little bit, you're going to sell 18 of these one week, 17 of these one week, 20 of these one week, however many. And then you're going to guesstimate how many you're going to need the next week based on that data. So if you sell 17, 18, 20, you may buy 24, so 4 boxes if we're considering them having 6 bottles in a box. And then that allows you to not run out. And then we will be discussing just-in-time orders later, because that does affect it as well, but that is the one of the last categories. So unloading products from delivery vehicles that you that are shipping to the warehouse in order to deliver them products that they then will ship out to customers. They are semi-trucks. They generally are palletized. And the way that works with smaller items like this, because you aren't just going to have a pallet full of water bottles like this, because that would be like hundreds, and you can't just have a tiny little container that they ship to you, because they ship out in pallets. That's just how it works. I worked at a hardware store, and the way that it generally works is you'd have 3 boxes of 6 of these, and then you'd have maybe 2 boxes of 6 of another water bottle, and then 3 boxes of another water bottle. Maybe you'd have a couple backpacks that Simple Modern sells thrown in there, and they would fill up the pallet with the products that Simple Modern needs until it is full, and then they will wrap it in their cast wrap, that clear saran wrap looking stuff, and then they will ship it out. Once the delivery truck arrives at the warehouse, the delivery man will get out. They will take a pallet jack that is in the vehicle, and they will run all of the pallets to the end of the semi-truck, whereas then someone that works at the warehouse will take a fork truck, come over, lift up each pallet, and take it over to the next section that I'm going to discuss, which is checking product quality and quantity. So whenever it comes to quantity, I already kind of discussed it. If the manufacturer sells these in like sizes of like 6 water bottle per like box, they are not going to split that up. So you can't buy 4 water bottles. You can buy at minimum 6 water bottles, because that is how many comes in a box. So if you need like 15 water bottles, and you know you're at least going to sell 15 water bottles, you are probably going to end up buying 3 boxes, which is going to be 18 water bottles. So you're going to at least have 3 more than what you probably will need. And that does work out anyway, because warehouses should operate at a surplus, even though they do try to keep it to a minimum. Just in case you have a surge, maybe this goes trending and people all of a sudden really like Simple Modern that week, and you sell 24 water bottles and you just didn't know. And for quality, so what you'd be doing is you'd be checking if you got enough water bottles. Like maybe there was a mistake, they didn't ship you 1 more box, like you ordered 18 and they only shipped you 12. And the other option is, I've had a couple issues where people ordered bundles of stuff, and they thought they were ordering individual stuff. So like we had steaks that we sold at a hardware store I worked at, and this lady accidentally ordered like 20 bundles of steaks, so like 200 steaks versus 10 steaks or 20 steaks, which is what she was wanting. So moving on for the quality. This is a metal water bottle. It's not gonna dent easily, but you would be looking for dents. Who knows? Maybe a fork truck ran into something and that fork on that dented it, which is, it's happened. Or something that is a little bit more likely. This product has a metal straw or a plastic straw that comes with it, and these, they can have defects even just coming out of the manufacturing plant, like no one's even damaged it. And then the other main weak point of this product is it has a seal in here that makes sure that if you tip the water bottle over, it won't spill. You have to be sucking on the straw to try to get it out in order for it to come out. And those seals can go bad for a number of reasons. And so once they did check the quality and quantity and made sure that we have the right amount of product and product that is in a good condition, that is when we move on to the next stage, which is entering data into the warehouse system in order for it to be able to be purchased. So with smaller products like this, you are not going to just be scanning the box, that you're going to have to open it. And generally it would have been open for the quality anyway, but you're going to have to take the products out. And generally you scan them individually. So I did take the packaging off of this, but it had a barcode on it, obviously. And so you would scan that, and then you could either scan each one individually, so if you had 6, you'd scan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you could scan 1, and generally the system pops up, and then you can type into the system, there are 6 water bottles here. And then that would be shipped off to the safeguarding and labeling area. So each bin is going to have a code on it, the same code that's on the scan bar on the water bottles. And that is going to allow workers to see what should be there in the bin, should it be empty, or quantities. If, like, you're at a place like Lowe's, you could scan, like, a specific bin tag and see, oh, we have 50 of these in stock, or whatever. And then they would be kept there until the pickers came in for any orders that needed to be completed. Unless there were just-in-time orders. I did say I was going to come back to that. So just-in-time orders are when a warehouse orders things and they come in and the warehouse doesn't want to keep a surplus of product, because a surplus of product means that you are tying down assets that could otherwise be used elsewhere. So they want to buy 8 water bottles a week and sell 8 water bottles a week. They don't want to buy 10 and sell 8. They want to buy 8, sell 8, buy 10, sell 10. So just-in-time orders are when a warehouse knows that there is somebody that wants this product, and so they order a little bit. They have probably a minimum amount of product that they order per week, depending on how many people usually order throughout the week for that individual product, and then the just-in-time orders would be added on top of that. And so let's say you order 20 just for the minimum of what you generally order, but you have 4 just-in-time orders, so you'd order 24, and then those orders would be taken, and you'd only put 20 on the shelf, but those 4 would be immediately taken and shipped out to whoever bought them and needed them. And that is how warehouses try to keep a minimum on how much product they keep on the shelf at one time before they are selling it and shipping it out. And that is everything. Thank you. Thank you for listening.